Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. Business ethics refers to the application of everyday moral and ethical norms to business. It deals with morality in the business environment and involves judgment based on the understanding of society. Business ethics is the study of what constitutes right and wrong or good and bad human conduct in the business context. Need for business ethics. The principles for business conduct helps business persons judge the social consequences of their decisions and actions. Business ethics lays emphasis on sustainability, social development, stakeholders, and consumer satisfaction, etc. It helps in developing socially responsible businesses. It helps in reconciling conflicting interests of various sections of the society, such as workers, shareholders, consumers, and distributors. It has a legal imperative. It encourages business firms to fulfill their social obligations towards the society. Importance of business ethics. It improves the standard of behavior. It leads to more effective business practices. It leads to long-term gain for the business. It improves moral values of employees. It regulates ethical behavior of the industry as a whole, and it helps in regulating IT security and protect confidentiality. Types of business ethics. Moral management. It attempts to follow ethical principles and guidelines. Moral managers strive for success. However, they never violate the parameters of ethical standards. They seek to succeed only within the scope of fairness and justice. This approach serves the best interests of the organization in the long term. Amoral management. Amoral management is neither immoral nor moral, and it overlooks ethical considerations. It is categorized as intentional and unintentional. Intentional amoral managers ignore ethical issues because they think that general ethical standards are not suitable for business. Unintentional amoral managers ignore ethical issues because they are inattentive or insensitive to them. Immoral management. It is identical to unethical practices in business. Immoral management not only ignores ethical issues but is also actively opposed to ethical behavior. Towards society. Ethics plays an important role in imparting justice in areas where the law is ambiguous and there is uncertainty in the enforcement of the law. Society develops a conscious approach in situations where law has no say. All leaders and managers in an organization are governed by certain principles. At times, business decisions need to be made based on ethical principles and not necessarily on what the law says. Towards stakeholders. A stakeholder is any individual or organization that is affected by the activities of a business and may have a direct or indirect interest in the business. The main stakeholders of a business are shareholders, management, employees, customers, suppliers, banks and other financing institutions, and government. Internal stakeholders are people who work within the organization. Example, employees and management. External stakeholders are people who do not directly work within the organization but are affected in some way by the decisions made by the organization. Example, customers, suppliers, and local communities. Advantages of business ethics. Enhancement of society. Maintaining the moral course during turbulent periods. Employee development. Regulators consider companies functioning ethically to be responsible. Ethics management programs are useful in managing diversity. Compliance with law. Ethics helps in strengthening the business. And investor loyalty. Example, ethical practices at Intel. Intel, through the Intel Foundation, hosts the Intel Science Talent Search and the International Science and Engineering Fair to encourage the youth to take up STEM, science, technology, engineering and mathematics education. The company has many donation funds and programs to help girls and underprivileged minorities study in these fields. In addition, Intel employees are promoted or reassigned to different domains within the company every 16 to 24 months, which reflects the company's dedication to education. This move also ensures that workers do not get frustrated with the same roles and encourages them to explore new areas. New recruits are often told, "Welcome to your next 5 jobs." Vijay Mallya, Kingfisher Airlines. The airline shut down operations in 2012 due to problems of cash and credit crunch, with over $2 billion in debt, rendering more than 1,000 employees jobless and with unpaid salary arrears of over rupees 100 crore. B. Ramalingam Raju, Satyam Computer Services. In 2009, Ramalingam Raju, the founder of Satyam Computer Services, admitted to overstating the company's assets by around $1 billion and underreporting its liabilities. The company misrepresented its accounts to its board, stock exchanges, regulators, investors, and all other stakeholders. Figures such as revenue, operating profit, interest liabilities, and cash balances were grossly inflated to falsely portray the company in good health. Thank you.